Hey, Dad. Anyways, this jacket I bought for you a long time ago. It's a Harley Davidson jacket. Look at the back of it. I guess you can see it. See the back? Look at that. It's got that embroidered. This jacket's older than I am. I bought it years ago. I'm not into Christmas presents that much. I remember when I was a kid, you said like once you said the best thing about me is I gave people good, nice Christmas presents. They kind of, I don't know. Well, it's not like that, but adults can afford whatever they want, you know. So like whatever an adult wants, an adult will buy for themselves. Christmas is for kids, really. I mean, not only that, but the mass of Christ. Uh, it was Christ that got gifts. You know, the four kings that came, which you would think kings travel with armies. You would have thought they would have thrown some commoner out of the inn and to make room for the Son of God. Not only that, but Jesus was born in the summertime. Yeah, and not only if you follow the latitude lines from Bethlehem to the United States, you'll get an idea of how cold it is there. Just go to Tool. Go to the Tool band website on YouTube, and you'll see my comment on the first track. It's called Fear Inoculum. That album came out. They were touring on it when COVID-19 came out, and I first saw Tool in 1993, and I remember that show very. I remember Lollapalooza. It was like a whole lineup. Man, they had all kinds of bands there. I mean, I missed the first one because I was locked up in the pink prison, where the reason I worked two jobs, and I worked like that summer. Oh man, my balance was good. You see my, I don't know if you can see my legs there, man. See how there's that line there? That's because I got nerve damage. See how it's not as high up there, but it's like high. You can see right where it is there. If I lift this up, that's from getting my sciatic nerve partially crushed on my right side in 2003, and like for the 4 days after that. Well, not only that, when I got a shot when I was 7, I think I was 7 years old. That's when like four doctors, one, I don't know, it was four people had to hold me down because I didn't want that shot. And I remember you said, well, it's not the Marine Corps hitting the beach, but I fought like hell. And what happened is one of them nicked my sciatic nerve. But that's not what did the real damage. The real damage is when I fell, and it partially crushed it. I mean, man, I couldn't put any weight on that side. It was like for 4 days. I was young, so it went away, and my stupid self is thinking that, oh, all right, that's no problem. Yeah, yeah, it is a problem, but it's actually healing because I'm on the carnivore diet. I got on the carnivore diet because of Rebecca, your wife, and I did all this research. I got time to do it. I'm retired. I retired in 2010, which is not healthy for someone that young to retire that young that early. I was 36 years old, retired. See, idle time is the devil's playground. That's definitely true. You got that Duo thing on my phone, so I'm figuring this phone out though. I only paid $150 for this. The Samsung Galaxy A2s. This light's bothering me. I got this green eyes, which are Actually, I met this guy. Um, they call him Green Eyes. He's African American, and these green eyes are African American. They're or African from the when the Moors invaded Sicily and southern Italy, but Sicily got invaded and occupied for centuries and centuries. So did Sardinia, and the Corsicans are that's mafia. The true mafia means black hand in Sicilian. So mob, and then in Italy, southern Italy, you got the Camorra, which is no joke. That organized crime syndicate kills more people. It distributes more narcotics, which is a misnomer because narcotics refer to a family of drugs. Narcolepsy. Yeah, it originally was referred to by doctors and chemists and pharmaceutical you know people that work in the pharmaceutical field. Narcotics are derived from Morpheus was the Greek god of sleep, so do the math on that one. The codeine, morphine based drugs are narcotics. Methamphetamine is the polar opposite. Cocaine, polar opposite, pretty much. The guy that created the Bureau of Narcotics was a man named Harry Asslinger. I can't even make that up. Harry Asslinger. For real, look it up, fact check it. I did when they took my license away. God has a sense of humor. That was the first time in my life I actually said, you know what, I'm gonna pull over. I hadn't slept, man, and I had trouble sleeping for 3 days. I didn't even go to the clinic the day before, so I really had to go to the clinic. Methadone. I mean, oh man, I want to get off it now. I'm taking the least amount of alprazolam as possible. I had to put the brakes on real fast because I was noticing my mom slipping, and I put the brakes on so fast that I was going into seizures, nocturnal seizures. Not, it's easier to go into seizures when you're sleeping. I almost died when I wanted to get back on Suboxone. You know, they have it in these like liquid sheet, or they're like the mint sheets. And so I got off the methadone, and then got started trying to take the Suboxone. And he said cut it up into 8 pieces. Suboxone's a medium acting opioid. 2007, Brian Block called, not me. I knew better. If I need detox, I know how to get into detox. And Rebecca was trying to do the right thing. I understand that. Good intentions. Her intentions are very good. St. Bernard said the road to hell is paved with good intentions. The words of the wise. The fifth commandment of God is honor thy father, honor thy mother. I've been trying to. Our communication in 2012 went a mean average of 2.5 minutes per conversation, initiated by me exclusively. So, but 2010 you were there. When I committed suicide, it wasn't a cry for help. It was suicide. I don't know if Aunt Kathy called you or not, but I tried explaining the whole situation. You sent me that card. They had the family shield on it. I mean, we got 3 family shields. I don't know if you know that or not. The McGuire clan was a mercenary clan. They call it security contractors now. The McGuire clan was a badass clan. We just took from people whatever we want. My friend Johnny O'Malley, his shield has a hand on it. They were peasants, I guess, or servants, or maybe farmers. I haven't looked into O'Malley. I have no no interest. You know, not an O'Malley, but a McGuire. They actually came on Camp Lejeune and had our family shields with swords and stuff. I was thinking about buying one. I don't know. I got a leprechaun tattoo. I figured that's good enough. I gotta take. Oh, let me show you one thing about this jacket. See that Zocket, and let me see what the year is on that. If you can read this, it's like I think this thing's older than me. It's like in the 70s. Hold on a second. I gotta look at it later. It's been a long time since I looked at it, but check this out. See, it's got that Zocket. All you gotta do is pull the zipper down. This is what it's made for. Pull the zipper down, and there you go. There's a 45. This is a Remington R1 45. The Marines use this in the South Pacific Theater. It's an awesome weapon. I didn't want a Colt. I mean, I did initially, looking down the barrel of a 45. But that Zocket is made for a 45. If you know, I know you don't like firearms that much, but you probably should get some, because this economy is crashing. Look at that beautiful weapon, man. It's designed by John Browning in 1911. It's got this safety here, plus it's got this safety here. So you actually have to have, and then you have to have the hammer pulled back. So there's 3 safeties on this. This is one of the safest guns. I actually dropped it earlier because I had it in the pocket. It's got an 8-round magazine. I got an extended magazine for this that holds 15 plus 1 in the chamber, so it's 9 rounds. That's a 5-inch barrel. I mean, you can nail. I mean, literally from 100 yards away, you can take someone out. If I got 20/10 vision in my right eye. This is the magazine release. The magazine don't want to come out. Oh wait, I don't have a magazine in it. Never mind. All right, let me take this off, man. I'm getting hot, but I'm gonna send this to you. By the way, I'm on the carnivore diet. I take my own advice, and I couldn't feel my legs, the bottom of my legs for, man, a long time. I'm trying to think when that injury started to affect me, but man, neuropathy sucks. Neuropathy really sucks. I mean, it's like wearing 100 pairs of socks, and